Hey everybody, it's Jen from the Planner Chickie. I know I've been MIA for a while, and I got sick twice in April, threw my back out in May, and then once you just fall out like that, it was hard to pick up the camera and really jump back into it. But I have an unboxing, sort of, because I already cut it and peeked, but I didn't like open it. So, Scout's Honor. I don't know if that's Scout's Honor. What the heck is that? I crack myself up with this just shit that comes out your brain sometimes. Get a sip of my Coca-Cola. Addicted. Need AA for Coca-Cola. Not making fun of anybody. Anyway, okay. This is what it's like when you're not filming for a while. You get stupid and awkward. Let's just get into this. So, when I last left you, I was using my Jib and Techo with the idea book in the back. Look how chunky it got. Wow. Chunky little monkey. These little papers, they're annoying, but I feel like using them. So, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Let's just unbox it because I want this out of my way. So this came today. It was same day, 1 day delivery. Just the front. This is the front. This is the spine. Okay, so it's a Stayology. I don't know how you freaking pronounce it, but that's the name. It is the Buzz Thing. Was the Buzz Thing for planner people. They love this book. This is the A6 size. It's pretty thick. I think it's got 360. Yeah. 018 editor series, 365 days notebook A6. That is an interesting way to put that. So let's break this puppy open. So as we know, One Book July is coming. If you were been in the planner world for a hot minute, I'm sure you saw some videos go up that says getting ready for One Book July, or I know I enjoy doing One Book July because for me it feels like it's like a project that we are all doing. Not that you have to do it, but it's just fun. It's just fun, and it changes, and I'll link the 3 ladies that started it and created it below in the description box. Softer than I expected. It's also very pliable. That's a better way of seeing it. It's so tiny, so small, so small. Okay, so let's take a peek. This is all in Japanese. I think it's Japanese. I hope it's, I don't know what it is. Okay, so got this stuff written on here, which I've seen a lot of people put a vinyl sticker or washi tape. Really, for me, if this is successful, it'll be in the folder, like the cover. It's got the same thing like the Hobonichi does with that extra weird piece of paper, and then bam, you are right into it. Wow, the grid paper is so faint. So faint. Like, you are zoomed in, way zoomed in. It is super faint grid paper, like a really pretty gray. And then up top, for anybody that can see clearly, I cannot, but let's flip it upside down. Right here, you're supposed to be able to circle the month, the day, the month, what day it is, and then the date. I can't see that from down here, so I won't be doing that. I'm gonna try a bullet journal. That's what I got this for One Book July. And I like the A6 size as much as I enjoy a B6 planner, because it just fits nicely in my hand. This is the difference, in case anybody wanted to know. So, a significant difference here, and obviously here. But B6 has been good to me, and I'll show you what I've been up to with this. However, because I'm a planner person, and I get very, I don't know the word I'm looking for, twitchy, sort of. I just want to change stuff up. Like, I mean, you're going down the road and a hard left turn. So I went back to my Hobonichi. Now, I bought a Hobonichi the beginning of the year because I was hoping I was going to use it. That's my grocery list. Everybody say hello. This is an old throwback Wilson's Leather. No, it's not. It's Kenneth Cole Reaction. Back in the day when Macy's sold these. This is hella old. Like 2004, maybe? Using the Hobonichi pen, because of course everybody knows with Tomoe River paper, it cannot really use a delicious gel pen because you smear it. Or you're patient and you let it dry. I am not that person. So I'll do a really fast flip through, nothing crazy, because I didn't really get into this until May sometime, not even a full month, and I dive in and out. So we're on the 18th. Yesterday, some days are busier than others per life, so nothing too crazy. But I did start setting up. That's my lab work. Hopefully I didn't flash anything on the screen. I did start setting up the second half because this is the Avec book. I will never buy the Avec book again. Okay, here's the reason why. Hear me out. I appreciate the size, because if this was a full Hobonichi, it would be really hard to close this clasp. So right now it's easy peasy, and there's a notebook in there with this. It's a Hobonichi notebook, so it's that big. But I'm somebody who really enjoys having everything in one place. I'm a super lazy planner. That's how I describe myself. So if you see in here, I've kept up with my monthly views just so I have a place to keep going back and saying, okay, this is how that was. But I've jumped out of the weekly view and made it more of a financial tracker. So I've got any bills I've paid or money I've spent, etc., etc. I really fell off planning quite a bit right here, just because second cold, back went out, etc., etc. So this stays at home. This doesn't go anywhere. This sits in my shelf up here. But I like being able to refer back. Like, for instance, if I need to make a groomer's appointment, it's a silly groomer's appointment, but I like to count 6 weeks back and then say, okay, let me call. And I can't do that with the Avec, because the Avec, the monthly, here's July, right? Come on, paper. Come on, paper. Here's July, and then you get June, and bam, you're out. This is 2020. This is 2019, but this, October, November, December are already in the book, in the month. All of these are in the book, so for me, it's really silly, like doctor's appointments, etc. The only thing I did set up, and I showed this on my Instagram, is if you can see how colorful it is? Not, okay, it's a bad example because this is the Japanese planner. It's not the English version, but I'm hoping it's coming up on the film, if you will. There you go, you can sort of see it. So what I did is I tabbed off each month, like the first page, not the first page, but this page, the one that is blank. It just says the beginning of the month. So I put washi tape to correspond with that month, like December, ho ho ho. November I did acorns because I didn't really have any Thanksgiving-y type of stuff. So there's that. And then there is October with the pumpkins. September with the leaves. August has my favorite washi tape. And then July. So the reason I did that, A, is quick access. B, is because these pages, this first of the month page that's blank, I just put my monthly to-dos on here. So it's been working out pretty darn well. I thought I would do more financial stuff on that page, but I'm keeping that in the Jiben Techo. Now, if you want to compare this Stalogy, I know I'm saying it wrong, I'm really sorry, please correct me below. Stalogy or Stayology, I don't know. It's like, it's new for me, so I don't know all the words. So it's pretty spot on size-wise, other than the washi tape peeking out. You really can't tell the difference. But you can see that this is more of a typical Hobonichi full year versus the Avec. So, the pros and cons for me using the Hobonichi. The pros are, it's small, it's a great everyday carry, I can see my monthly stuff. The cons are, there's no weekly view, which I enjoyed in my Jiben Techo. I can't stand this. Like, let's put that to the side. This one's a better one to look at. I try and cover it up, and even then, it's got, like, this planner would be so bulky if I covered up every single one. I also can't stand up here. Oh, bad page. Up here, I'm sorry, I'm zoomed out. The boxes up top are meant to be like your top priority boxes, but because for me, the header is right here. Like, this tells me the day, the month, the day, something about the moon, and some other characters where you'll notice I just write in the day, because, let me bring you down, it'd be so much easier. Come on down, there we go. I just write in the day because I need to know what day it is, and I don't speak Japanese, unfortunately. I would love to learn. But I just skip this and just put my to-dos here, my schedule here, like for work, etc., any appointments I have, blah, blah, blah. So this tab is just my to-do tab, like I said before. I tried the financials under here, which is why this has got some scrapbook paper. So anything that I don't get done here, which, let's cross some stuff out, because I got some stuff done. Oil change, ta-da, new headlight, ta-da. No, nope, nope. Oh, I got a car inspection on here 2 times, so let's just scratch that out. And that's it. Okay, so anything I don't get done here for this month, I'm gonna put into the next month. And the reason I don't have it on the monthly view is because this is super small and you have to write hella tiny. I have naturally big handwriting. I just try to make it squishy, squishy small. So, with the pros and cons of a Hobonichi, I feel like the Stalogy could come in handy, and I can make this as a bullet journal. Now, I wish I could get rid of this. I don't think it's going to be as bothersome as the big quotes that take up both sides. I don't think anyway. And I might reverse things where here you've got the times going down the side. I might just put my to-dos here and the big time appointments here. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it, but again, I'm a very lazy planner, so I got to zoom it back out, sorry. The fact that this is all drawn out for me is a big pro. Like, I have to sit here and plot out a month. Con. But then I can also do, my days doesn't have to be a day per page for those not so busy days. I could just do day, whatever I got to do, and then put a line when I'm at the end of the day, and then go to the next day, etc. So I am very curious and excited to get started. I am not going to rewrite some of the lists I have because I ordered the A6 size off of Amazon, by the way. I can link it below if you're interested, but it's a super easy search. Because I have these little tiny notebooks, I have my lists in here and stuff that I refer to quite a bit on the outside world. I can just put it in the cover, like so, and it takes up no space at all. So that is what I'm doing. I've missed you guys. I missed filming. And now that we're started and uploaded, this is going to continue for a while until I fall off again. No pressure. I'm trying to give myself no pressure at all. None. Zero pressure for me. So I hope you guys are doing great, and I will see you for my next video. Toodaloo.